collectors and pop culture fanatics, welcome back. I know it's been a hot minute since I've done anything, but as I said in the beginning of my channel, I don't want to have crap content, so I have to wait until something exciting comes about. And as you can see behind me, something exciting has been continuously coming out of... I don't know. I've been trying to wait until something interesting came up. Well, now I have it. There are tons of Mythic Legions behind me, and as you guys saw from my last video at, what was it, Retro Toy-Con, I think? I had gotten a ton of Mythic Legions. Did a super deep dive into it with buying and trading. I actually did come out after realizing everything with Mythic Legions. I have realized that I came out with crazy deals, and some of the things that I had already gotten are going up, and that is one of my favorite things with Mythic Legions, is the fact that you can buy a figure today, and by the end of the year it may be worth more. And my second favorite thing, probably my first reverse that. My first favorite thing, that would be the second. First favorite thing is how customizable they are. There are so many options to customizing these figures, especially the Legion builders. If you guys know Mythic Legions, please, after the video, go to the comments and let me know what your favorite Mythic Legion figure is that you either own or that you previously owned, or one of your grails that you wish you could get, because I've noticed some of them are insanely priced, but for good reason. They are incredible. Now, if you don't know what Mythic Legions are, allow me to elaborate. They are these guys up here. This is some of them that I have. Well, this is all of them that I have. I have more on the way. But these guys, you can literally take off every single individual piece of these figures, including the wrists, the forearms, the horns on the helmets, the wings on the helmets, the neck pieces, the pauldrons, the chains, the shin guards, the legs, the knees, the ankles. Everything comes out and off of these guys, and they are absolutely, one of my newest ones here, absolutely incredible. Now, one of my favorite things that I've gotten recently are from Legion Con 2022. Now, if you know what Mythic Legions are, you probably know what Legion Con is. If you don't, let me tell you real quick. Legion Con is a Mythic Legion convention that they hold each year, and I can't remember exactly where it is. Oh, New Jersey, I think. I think that's right. I haven't had the chance to go because I just got into Mythics in November, and that's when the convention was. So while I was at Retro Toy-Con buying up all of these Mythic Legions that I could get, there were other people that were buying way more and getting way better, well, probably not way better deals, but getting a lot of really cool stuff at Legion Con. And it's extremely exciting because, if I'm saying this correctly, if I remember correctly, there were only 2 exclusive sets at Legion Con 2022, and I happened to get both of them. If there's more that I haven't thought of, please leave in the comments, let me know if there are more. So, the 2 exclusive packs were the unknown one, which is this guy back here with the insanely sick wings. He also comes with, I think he comes with extra horns, he comes with the wings and the pauldrons and the neck piece you can take off and everything. Focus, there we go. So you can take this guy apart, and then he comes with a skeleton skull, which is pretty stinking gnarly. And the second pack is called the Furious 4. This is one of the figures out of that pack. It comes with 2 in the set. And the reason it's called the Furious 4 is because there are 4 separate figures you can make. So you've got this guy, the bull. I don't know his name exactly. That is one of the hardest things that I've found out with Mythic Legions, is there are tons of, like, mythical styled names. I don't know them all. One of them, Magnus, is the knight right here. that dude, and I got him recently. Very cool. I love the knights. I love the gladiators. So there are insane names that I haven't learned yet. Please forgive me for that. Eventually I'll get there. So you've got this dude. He has a tail, right? So there's like this little tail piece back here. And then he comes with like a, I don't know, I think it's like a jaguar cat style type head that you can make into a different figure with a different tail, different accessories. And then this guy right here, this is, I'm still trying to figure out if he's a knight or a gladiator. He looks more like a knight than a gladiator, so I'm going to go with that. But this guy also comes with an extra head sculpt, which is like a red skeleton. So you get one of these guys, but with a red paint job. And this guy right here, this is one of the Legion builders, and this is one that I've painted to a rustic design. It is so cool with these because there's so much lore to them, and I have gotten this whole idea in my head to create this whole like clan, I guess you could say. I call it the rustic clan, the apocalyptic clan, something like that. Super nerdy story behind it that I've come up in my brain with is the fact that these guys, so you have different clans, like you got the gladiators, the knights, the dwarfs, the the skeleton warriors, the demon-esque type characters, all this different stuff. I'll learn more. It's only been a couple months. So the story that I came up with is that they're like an apocalyptic situation. So with that, these guys had no choice but to team up together and basically like fight until they could get to the end, because it's the apocalypse and they're trying to survive, and the only way for them to survive was to team up together and basically like fight together, I guess. And along the way they found all this armor, but it's all rustic because it's been years since the apocalypse started. So we've got the half giant here, that guy. We've got one of the dwarf builder that I've painted up into a rustic theme. Get like a better, yeah. The skeleton, you saw that, and then the gladiator. And I would love to do a couple of more of these guys. I don't know exactly which ones I'm gonna do yet, but at some point I'd like to get a couple more done. So, Mythic Legions. These guys are amazing. Another reason, not just to talk about the ones that I have, but the ones that I am looking at getting. Excuse me. Right now, I'm talking to someone who has 2 horses, kind of like, where's it at? This moose, which is so dope. It's a freaking, the antlers are massive. So, like this moose, there's a bunch of horses. I've got 2 or 3 knights on pre-order that come out second quarter of this year, or maybe third quarter. I think it's second quarter. So I've got 2 or 3 knights on order. Whoops, I just dropped my whole thingy. There are a couple knights on order, and then a horse. I think that's all I could afford at the moment to order, but I've got those. Also, you guys know, if you've watched the channel before, you know that I love Storm collectibles, which are these guys right here. The Mortal Kombat line is specifically the one that I absolutely love. I did have some Street Fighter, but wasn't too into it. So now, I know everybody likes to hear about deals that happen and what's going on as far as other people's buy, sell, trades. It's an interesting subject, and it's always interesting to know exactly what's going on with that. So I'm going to let you guys in on a little bit of a deal that I'm trying to make right now. Well, kind of made, but we're working on it. So I've got Goro, Cyrax, and Baraka from Storm Collectibles. I've had these guys for years, and I always said that I didn't want to get rid of my Storm collectible stuff because the Mortal Kombat line I've wanted some sort of Mortal Kombat figures for such a long time that were worth collecting, because there's some out there that just aren't, they're not the best. But Storm Collectibles really did it up, and they made some absolutely incredible figures. So I went with those, and I have a good handful of them. I have a lot of most of the ninjas, except from like Mortal Kombat 1, except for I think Noob. Noob was the only one that I couldn't get. Oh, and Scorpion. They did some kind of, I think it was either 2021 or 2022, like a remake of the MK1 Scorpion, and I wanted to get it, and I had it, and something happened with, I don't know, so I got refund on that, and I didn't think about getting it afterwards because it was just too difficult. And by the time I paid the $120, got the refund, the price had already went up to about $150, and I was like, nope, I'm good, I don't want it. So I decided not to do that. I'm not out of the Mortal Kombat line, I just am not collecting any more of them. They're just getting a little too pricey. If you guys keep up with Storm Collectibles, you see that they just came out with Liu Kang, and his dog just burped like crazy. You okay, Bear? They came out with Liu Kang and his big-ass dragon, and then they also have Shao Kahn coming out with a throne that's like, I don't know, God, 4 sizes bigger than it was on the first release. And the prices, I mean, it's probably worth it, but Shao Kahn is $160 with the throne. There's probably Storm Collectible guys watching this going, well, yeah. I mean, the throne's like as big as a DTOF. Cool, buy it. I'm not telling you not to. I'm just not buying it because to me, $160 is a pretty good portion of Hot Toys. And I have tons of Hot Toys on pre-order, but bold statement here, very bold, and it could be just in the heat of the moment with collecting the Mythics, but I may like Mythic Legions better than Hot Toys. Very bold statement, considering they are worlds apart. They are very different. The head sculpts on the Mythics are really good for 12 scale, but the Hot Toys head sculpts are second to none. They are #1 in everyone's books. They always have been, they always will be, unless you get like super detailed statues or something. But I mean, my only issue with Hot Toys that I've started to realize throughout the years is that the posability on them, the accessories are great, the price point is okay, but getting into price point in a second, but just posability first is that, like the clones, for example, when you go to lift their shoulder, they have the shoulder armor, so you can get them to about like right here without trying to like tense up, and it's like $250, $260 plus for one of these figures. I'm not going to stress the arm joints that much. I'm not going to risk scratching or breaking the armor. So I get them to their limits with being limited, if that makes sense. Because I mean, I could do this, but I'd have to take off the shoulder armor piece and like adjust it somehow and like break in that joint. These guys are way too much money to do that with. And now, for example, this is a good example. This is a new one, and I will be doing some more Hot Toys reviews at some point soon, but I got this Deluxe Mando. It comes with the, you know, Grogu and his little pod, and he comes with all these different really cool accessories. He's got like Beskar in his hand right there, super cool. And then he also comes with this little Grogu that I have helping Tony Stark build his suits. That set right there is $315. That's a lot of cheddar. That is more money than I have in pocket right now. So the problem with that is, yeah, they're on pre-order and that's fine, but once they come out, just like the Carnage, for example, when it comes out, it's like $415. And I have said it multiple times, I'll say it again, Comic Exchange in South Knoxville, here in Knoxville, Tennessee, if you go there, talk to Bill Langford, if you pre-order through Comics Exchange, you get a discount, and it's also like, it's free shipping basically, because he already gets the stuff from them. So if he's ordering 4 of something and then you pre-order 1, it's just added 1 on there. And I don't know if they charge him shipping or not. They may, I don't know. But that's where I get my hot toys. That is my hot toy guy. So yeah, Comic Exchange, if you guys go in there and do that, then you're saving a decent amount of money, really. But if you don't, you're going through Sideshow, which Sideshow has been having these crazy deals, and Josh Pence said it himself recently in a Well, That Effing Figures YouTube channel, where he was basically talking about his situation at the moment, and he talked about how it's like Hot Toys Sideshow Collectibles pushes you so much to do pre-orders, but then a figure comes out and they're like giving you 25, as soon as it gets released, they're giving you like 25% discounts and free shipping, and then they're doing like promotions of like 15% off one day, and then you have your automatic like $25 Sideshow rewards. So like, what's the point in pre-ordering if you're going to pay full price plus shipping, and then 2 weeks after it comes out, it's going to be discounted? Why? But their prices are going insane. I think right now, I'm at a stopping point with Hot Toys simply because of the price point. There was Mace Windu that was released recently, which is so badass. I love it. Mace Windu's OG Jedi. Like, that's sick. But the problem with that is that he, I think, costs like $280 or $300 and something, and that's insane! That's insane! I paid like $230 for Clone Wars Anakin. And then months later, I'm pre-ordering, literally like less than a year later, I'm pre-ordering Mace Windu, and it's more than Anakin? Why? Is it because they haven't done Mace yet and his head sculpt is like brand new? Anakin is kind of redone? Is that what it is? I don't, because Sideshow, Hot Toys, please answer me this. I don't understand. Why? Anyways, that's my little rant on Hot Toys and so on and so forth. And one of the biggest things with Mythic Legions versus Hot Toys is that they are extremely customizable. Yes, you can kit bash. You can break that's not even a Hot Toys figure right there. You can kit bash, well, I guess the Venom is. You can kit bash and do whatever you want, but the mobility, the price point, it's all getting limited. The mobility is a little more limited than it used to be, and the price point is going way up. Granted, their head sculpts are getting better. Yes, I give you that, Hot Toys. Congratulations, that's fantastic. That's exactly what we want. But it's not getting $80 to $100 more better per figure. That's absolutely crazy. I don't understand. So, unless there's a reasonable explanation behind that, I can't justify spending that much anymore. The pre-orders that I have coming out this year are like standard Hot Toy prices. The ones that I have coming out like fourth quarter 2023 and then 2024, those are the ones that I'm going to go pick up and be like, holy shit, I forgot it was that much money. I forgot how much that was. Like, damn, calm down. Well, I don't work minimum wage, but I'm not a millionaire either. I'm complaining about the price of a toy that I'm choosing to buy. I completely understand, and I know that's probably what you guys were thinking. But to me, it's just a little crazy. I don't... It's something that I love. It brings me joy. It makes me happy. It keeps me going through the days. There's been so many days where I'll have a really bad day, and then I look at tracking on something and I'm like, oh dude, it's coming in today, and I'll get immediately excited, and I absolutely love that. But it's not like that all the time, and if I go pick something up and I don't have like all the money I need to pick it up because it's $100 more than it used to be, I don't know. Mythic Legions usually start out between $45, $50-ish to like $65-ish for a standard figure, and then like the horses and stuff are around 60 or 80. I've seen some a little more expensive starting out, but they're a lot more reasonable for what they are. Not to mention the customizing opportunities you have. Like the rustic skeleton, I painted one and then sold it in 2 minutes. I paid like $45 for the skeleton and sold it in 2 minutes for $100. Granted, I did paint it up. I took a lot of my time to do the art on it, so it's kind of justifiable for that. But I just, Hot Toys, there is, don't get me wrong, there's a huge turnaround on Hot Toys, but you have to wait a very long time. These things, I for $45, $50, $60, yeah, I'll paint it, because I can. Hot Toys, I'm not touching that, no. Anyways, so going way back to what I was saying a while ago about the trade, sorry, full circle, we're back here now. These guys are the three that I'm looking at trading for, get ready, 12 Mythic Legions. 12! Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, I'm not going to go all the way there, but 12. These guys right here, now, don't get me wrong, they are worth a decent amount of money. Baraka is about 200 right now, Cyrex is around 150, and Goro is around, good God, nobody knows, the prices are everywhere. I've seen him for $280, I've seen him for $520, I've seen people just lose their minds trying to get this thing at a decent price. I keep very good care of my figures. I keep very good care of my boxes. As you can see, I have had these for multiple years. The boxes are immaculate. Thanks to Big Bad Toy Store, when they shipped them, they came in absolutely flawless. So, that being said, the guy that I'm trading is a very nice individual. He has been very kind, very helpful, and very responsive for the most part. But I think we're both getting a good deal. It's usually subjective with toys when it comes to, like, I guess it's subjective in the sense of how bad do you want Goro? Do you want to pay $300 something, or would you like to trade me a handful of something that you don't even care about anymore, or that you do care about, you're just like, I want that more. So it's kind of one of those back and forth, like, what can we do? I had Goro and Baraka, okay? And I asked him, I circled like 10 different Mythic Legions on the pictures that he had sent me, and I said, well, what kind of deal can we make for those? And he said, well, if you give me Baraka and Goro for those two, I'll give you all the ones you circled. I said, huh? So that was a no-brainer. I mean, doing the math on it, this is probably about, well, let's say 3, 4, 5, 650, around 650-ish, plus shipping and everything. So we'll say like 675 because they are bigger in resell. But retail is what I paid, 100-ish, like 75, and then I think Baraka was 80. So I'm not at a loss because each one of the Mythics now, they are for my personal collection. I love these figures so much. If you ever get a chance to get a hold of these, they're definitely worth it. Storm Collectibles really does it, and they're the only good Mortal Kombat figures out there right now. So if you like Mortal Kombat and you have any kind of experience or not experience with Storm Collectibles, go for it. That's what you want, do it. Me personally, I want the Mythic Legions more, and I'm not getting out of the line completely. Like I said, I still have Ninjas, and I've got another Sector. I've got Sector up there. So, that being said, it's all subjective. It's about what you want in this moment. I mean, don't undercut yourself. Don't give somebody a $700-800 figure for a $20 figure. You know what I mean? Don't, you know, that's kind of crazy. But the value is there on both sides on this trade. So I thought you guys would enjoy hearing a little bit of the process that I'm going through in my Mythic Legions journey, I guess. And this is one of the most exciting lines just because they're easily accessible. And there's a Facebook page if you guys are into Mythic Legions and you're not toxic like a lot of other toy groups or toy lines that people deal with. Black Series Collectibles and Marvel Legends, I'm looking dead in your eyes. If you're into Mythic Legions or you want to be and you need help with anything or you like customizing, the Facebook page called the Mythic Legions Cabal, Cabal, absolutely fantastic people. I've never been in any community to do with anything on Facebook or any other social media or a club, whatever it may be. I've never been in something where it feels like family. These guys are absolutely incredible. They're extremely helpful. They are extremely enthusiastic about all of it, and they're extremely like grateful for each other, and that's where this is coming from. Thank you to my friend Bart if you're watching. I greatly appreciate you introducing me to that community because those guys truly are family. Like that is what it is. Cabal above all. It's amazing. So if you guys want to get into it or you are into it, like I said, you're not toxic. Don't start crap on there. I think that it's an amazing community for anybody to be a part of. So, Mythic Legions, I'm very happy about it. I'm so excited you guys could come back and watch a video. Like I said, I know it's been a while. It's been since November, and we're in February now. But I've got to have the content to put out, and this is exciting stuff. This is what I'm saying. I love it. Okay? I'm so excited. I'm so excited you guys are staying with me, and if you're enjoying the content, that makes me extremely happy. I love it so much. I love you guys. Keep watching. Please stay tuned because there is so much more to come in 2023. There's conventions and toy hunting and customizing and dioramas, and there's going to be so much to come. We have multiple conventions lined up, and I don't know if I announced this or not, but we are going to Comic-Con 2023 in San Diego. San Diego Comic-Con. Literally my bucket list. I am so happy about it. I'm hoping that everything goes well. Right now we haven't got a B&B or a hotel or anything, but hopefully we will get there. It does cost a lot of money to get to San Diego, just getting there. I have a hookup. I don't know if I can say it or not for tickets, but if you're watching, you know who you are. You absolute freaking GOAT, greatest of all time. If you don't know, you are the man. We appreciate it very much, my wife and I. It's been on our list for a while, so excuse me. We finally get to go, thanks to you. And I don't know. I'm so happy to be back. I'm so happy that this is my first video of 2023. This year is going to be amazing, I think, not only for me personally, but the people that I love and care about, and also for this channel. I want to see this channel grow. I want to see you guys enjoying this content. I love it. Thank you all so much for joining, and please do not hesitate to come back for the next video. Whatever your favorite Mythic Legion is, if you have one. If you don't, get online and type in Mythic Legions and see what's out there. And kind of just be like, I don't know, the skeleton looks cool. I don't know, the one with the blue or the orange or green or whatever it may be. Thank you guys for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Please stay tuned for 2023. There's so much more coming. I am so high on caffeine right now. And remember, guys, collect what you love. Peace.